Azola.
Azola?
Yeah. Azola.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Right.
Yung Azola.
Mo lagi na digustuhan lagi.
This is Arachis pintoy. Mani, Australian peanut.
Oh, okay.
Australian peanut.
Australian peanuts.
Not Kenyan peanut.
This is the breedery. Oh. No smell.
Mm.
No smell.
And the sawdust is mahogany or
Gemelina. Patining.
Yeah.
Patining. Tagpuan na ano. 100 kilos na.
Oh,
100 kilos. 100 kilos na. Wala nagkuhan.
What is this for here?
Wala pa na siya.
This,
Tunawan kasi.
This is cemented area so that when they eat, they will not bring in. But you don't need. You can go straight, but they want to do that.
Are they?
Free range, sir.
Are they?
This is free range.
Free range.
Are the pigs usually big like this because they are very big?
Yeah, those are mother.
Okay.
Mother, you have to have it raised up to 120 kilos before you can have them pregnant.
Oh, 120 kilos.
Bisaya? Native? Sir,
Yeah.
it is native?
Oh, yeah. But matanda na.
It seems like likes the concrete.
Yes, it's a bit cool for here because it's open space.
Naanak pa din. Okay. Huwag mo akong baho.
Okay, walang baho no?
Wala. Isa ng free range, so. So, advice din niya, ang isaya di ay nga cancer, ay di ang free range, pero okay ra ang kuan. Hybrid. Yes.
Yes. Even the white can be free range, even the native can be.
Okay. Saan pa itong usa sana yun ang imo din ni Kangala. Si free range.
Very nice. No smell at all, huh?
Yes. Sodas. This is a rice hull.
Ah,
Rice
okay.
hull. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Rice hull.
Rice hull.
This is a rice hull.
Thank you, Ono. Thank you.
Ay, broiler. Ikaw na yung paayo, oh. How many heads, sir?
Maybe 100.
Ay, gamay ra. Kuan ra man eh. Mga 4 meter by... Aw. Oh, 4 meter.
Uy, baho, no? We can measure. Oh,
4
sorry.
meter, ma'am. 4?
4 ni.
4 na.
2, 3,
3,
4, 5,
6,
6, 7.
9 meters?
7 meters.
7 meters?
By maybe it's 8, huh?
Anyway,
Yeah.
do not mind the measurement, just see the that there's no smell, there is no flies. But if
There
this
is a rice hull, sir.
yeah.
Rice hull and
Mostly sawdust ang gamit niya dito.
Sodas. Dili sodas. Cleaner.
They are more active than the normal broilers.
Yes, yes.
Okay na.
Yes. More active than the normal broiler.
Now here, what she did, because she had a restaurant, So she's doing just semi-organic, not full.
Mm. In terms of the feeds?
Yes.
Okay. Even the design of the house is nice. Very nice. Simple.
Yeah, split.
Mm.
Ay, litson manok ang di plano ni Wing. Sabi mo lang ani kadako mo start. Sir, pwede ra isang gamay ka ang kuan lang ang iyang kabukaron. Ingon lang ani kadako pwede na siguro. Then, pwede na kung bisan dili lang ingon ani kalapad. Kanya ingon lang ani kataas, so pwede ra kahapon mubutan sa mga 100 kids.
Oh, kung 100 to, pwede paganit kamay-kamay pa.
Ah.
Maluwang pa nga, no?
Okay, para dagdag 100.
Kape naman, kilo naman siguro ni Sir.
Sila na kami ka-days. So man pwede butang nila nung pagbutang.
Sa kanya parang 40 days na niya to 45 days. Kasi semi-commercial fields. Okay? So one thing proves is just simple. There's no smell, there's no flies. If this is conventional, you see it's smell already and it's so many flies already.
Anything here?
I don't think so. Okay? Okay. So, but in the seminar, I forgot to mention that your vegetable area should be planted with many flowers.
Ah, we need flowers.
What the?
Flowers.
Which area?
Vegetable area.
Vegetable area. Okay.
Because
Like-
these flowers will attract bees.
Okay.
So bees is crucial in a vegetable area when you are doing the eggplant, the the okra, all those fruiting.
Mm.
So you need the bees.
Mm.
So you have to attract them always in your farm. So you need, that's why you could see you have to give space where you can plant the flowers.
Mm.
And it's so beautiful, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It is an art.
Okay. And also you could see it's grass. Look, it's grass. The more farm.
But there's a vegetable.
Yeah, but there's the vegetable. It's grass, but there's the vegetable. So grass is crucial for her. So these are the vegetables. So all vegetables planted here will be used for her restaurant. Okay?
Okay, dito man eh.
Mana.
Refill lang to og badik Sir.
So you have to plant flowers next to the vegetable garden.
Kulitos na hanggang big sir CD.
Hindi naman. Ginawa lang to protect from insect. Pero in reality,
What kind of flower is it? Flower or
that's Roselle.
Good for the liver and for
for hasos, for what pang pag-iya dito?
Wala mature diha, wala mature.
Sel, makaon ha?
Ay, maraming ants.
Sangig, sangig.
Ay, nakarang broccoli na dagko. Pila ka months diyan ini?
Diri pwede ta mag-grow mga mukatay.
Og bunga. Aw sa man bunga, flower. Flower.
Bombay.
Flower na. Pila ka months ni siya adi sir ma kuan. Mo pero og liso 3 months bunga na. Pero kining yang dahon dili na paputlan. Dili ka lang unang dahon. Pwede ni dalhon nimo
Oh, sure
aron
ba?
mahanap ka. Paog dahon.
Sige na siya. Unsa ni siya?
Mao bagdahon ani?
Kani. Oh my God.
Baboy na.
Kato nga, oy, sangig.
Ikod yun sangig. Diesel na.
Ako to, pure ko to.
Pero
Kato.
adi dito pure.
Ano sa na?
Sa ni dong kani?
Sweet diesel.
Murag sangig dong. Ma'am,
Pero lahi siya.
farm tourism ni ma'am.
Basil nga, basil is sangig.
Kani ba?
Ay, sus kan wala gi. Bitin sangig.
Pero lahi siya ang baho kita sa Bisaya sa Mindanao.
Kaya, dagamang variety na basil. Hello. 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 Yes, Robert. Yeah. Yeah. Medyo mahina ang signal ko. Medyo mahina ang signal ko. Hello. Hello, Robert. Mahina ang signal ko dito kaya nasa farm ako.
Is broccoli.
Oh, very nice. Mm.
Ang ina-spray nun ang baho.
Native kamatis.
O ka na mo na. Native kamatis.
Hello. Hello,
Kamatis,
Robert.
native.
Mahina ang signal ko. Nasa farm ako.
Tomato.
Oh,
Tomato.
tomato native.
Sige, sige, sige.
Ano yung wing beans?
Unsa na? Carabanchos.
Okay.
Wing beans.
Winged beans. Okay.
High protein. Lagi. Apply ba? Organic na
Wala
siguro
may
ni.
kuro-kuro, ma'am.
Wala bitaw.
He's doing drip irrigation. See,
Sunflower.
she's doing a drip irrigation system.
Gani.
Dripping irrigation system.
Mm. This one, winged beans. This one. Huh? This
Yes. Ano, yung wind
winged beans.
wind
Beans.
Kalamianis.
All right.
picture naman. Share eh.
Ah. Okay.
Ay arang karabanso.
Very nice, huh?
Very nice. Very big. Very nice. Lot of vegetable.
Oo, ayos ka.
Before the soil here is very hard.
Ah,
Right now the soil here is very soft because of the natural
natural farm. Oh, let me go and see the tank. Very interesting.
The what?
The tank,
The tank.
the water tank.
Yeah, the over. Go.
Because that's the most important.
Yes, in vegetable.
Yeah. See the engine of all this is this one. The water tank. Without water tank, we'll have big problem. In Kenya, they do like this. And then there, they put a tank. Then there, they put a tank. Then they do another one on top. So 3 tanks.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But they have to put very strong foundation, strong the metal, so it can carry.
So you put a lot of water here.
And then all the water comes from here.
There's bee houses.
Oh, this is durian, eh?
No, it's
Pomelo. Ah.
very big, right?
Mm.
So the water came from here.
So this is spinach.
Kasama yan sa spinach na category. Alam ba?
Can I be a rice field?
Kuha na tiniyatan.
Okay, sa full.
Chicken. The owner is here.
As nature farming.
Bamboo, eh?
Yay! The owner is here.
Hello.
By the way, this is the owner, Luella. So I think as you are taking your snack, we will let her talk. By the way, we have just a small group, it's 9 of them, and 1 foreigner, so you have to speak in English. So you want dictionary, African, Kenya. So you have to speak in English. You want dictionary?
Sa Africa ngayon ba, maganda the development there in Africa. I saw it in YouTube. There was a vlogger. Very nice.
Which country?
Ethiopia,
Ethiopia, okay.
and the others. What else? I forgot. What's it?
Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya.
Yes,
Ah,
yes.
That's East Africa.
Okay, I will let her talk and
Okay.
share to you her experience here.
Oh.
Pagod ka pa?
Di oy.
Yeah.
Kaya pa. Hi. Laoy, sura. Nagkakabak ko? Ah, Bisaya?
Bisaya tanan. Siya lang.
But for the sake of bahala na siyang magkalisod-lisod siya, ma'am. Uy, Bisaya lang. Ayaw po. Ayaw po. Masir mag-translate.
But you're going back to Kenya
Yeah, tomorrow.
tomorrow?
I'm traveling tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, you will be doing farming there?
Yes, I have a farm.
Oh, you have a farm.
Yes.
Okay. So, my farm here, I used to do also the conventional before.
Mhm.
So, like using these pesticides, fungicides, the weed killers.
Mm.
So, and with the animals, I used to buy these antibiotics.
Mm.
So I have experience buying, at first, the antibiotics will cost 1,000 pesos. And after just a few months, the next is we need a higher higher kind of antibiotics.
For
A better
chicken?
one, they say.
For
And
chicken
that-
or for
for
antibiotic
animals,
for animals, uh-huh.
and it will cost higher too. So, like from 1,000 it became 2,000, and then after a few months again another kind of antibiotics, a stronger one again, and higher price again because the other antibiotics I've been using is not effective anymore. So I have experienced that. And here also, before, we have many inputs. You know? We have to buy this and that. But then when I started natural farming, I don't even think of what to buy outside anymore because we don't buy anything outside. We use only what we have here. And like for example, we start with the banana trees. Before, I have a problem with that. Yung tibagnol ba? The
A
fruit.
disease on the fruit.
Yeah, the fruit.
Ah.
And when I asked old farmers here, they said, you cannot do anything about it anymore. You just have to burn it because your soil is not good. It's full of disease. But when I studied natural farming, when I came back, the only medicine that I applied was the IMO2.
IMO2?
Yes, that's it.
On the soil or on the
soil, on the roots of
On the root.
the
banana?
plant, banana. Because the banana relies very much on the bacteria that will live on its roots. So yes, so you have to give the banana efficient microorganisms to live on their roots, so the fruits will be good. Actually, this one, when we are busy, no, my people are busy, they will not really forget, but set aside first the bananas, just leave it. We don't mind. So, since we are not cleaning it, we are not spraying anything, so this disease will come back. But then it's not a problem anymore for me. All we have to do is clean again the base of the banana and apply this IMO2. Oh, yung abripuno ka ba? Mag-abripuno ka. You just clean the base and put manure and spray the IMO2. And that's it. Maybe it depends on how sick it is. If not too much, then maybe you can just spray once a week. But this one, it was, I think, almost a year already that more than a year that we just left it. No? So we have to clean it again and spray IMO2. And after a month, the next fruit that it will bear will be beautiful again. No disease. That's how easy it is.
No bugtok and banchitat.
Conventional taste, butangkag mga
Sprayan lang mga fungicide, mga ano diha, sunugon.
ng
What I learned from my practicing this natural farming, I've been doing this for almost 8 years already. By February next year, so 8 years already. What I observe and understand is that sometimes too much technology is not also good. No? I mean, I understand that these animals and plants, they have their own lives. They know how to grow. They know how to survive. So we shouldn't dictate to them, no, because they know how to produce by themselves. One example is in the vegetable, no? Like tomatoes, no? In the conventional, I can see that it's very clean, and then while the tomatoes are growing, you have to cut the leaves and the sprouts, so the plant will concentrate on the fruit. That is right. Okay, but then for me, we do that, but not automatic. We ano yung makiramdam? We
feel
We
the
feel
plants, the plants first.
and the climate, the weather condition.
Okay.
No? So if sometimes because this pest with the vegetables, they are seasonal. No, it depends on the weather. Like if it's like this, rain, hot and then little rain, or straight rain and then no rain again. Sometimes it's a season of the fungus. Yes. So fungicide, you need to use in the conventional. You need to use fungicide for that. No? Or sometimes after this fungus, the next will be the aphids. Yeah. So, and if it's too ano yung makulimlim.
Cloudy.
If it's too cloudy, I mean for a week, sometimes in a month here in our place.
So fungus.
Yeah. The fruit flies also, because these insects, they have also their own life, so they have a season for reproduction, So going back to the tomatoes, like for example, I have, if you saw the greenhouse, White House na lang. Ayun.
Yes, yes.
There's a tomato. Actually, those tomatoes are imported, no? My daughter brought fresh tomatoes from the grocery in Singapore.
Meron pala akong giant, tomato, beefsteak.
Beefsteak. And she sent it to me, and I get the seeds and plant it. Sometimes what I do from imported plants, I try to plant them here and let them produce, give fruits here. Parang born in the Philippines, make it born in the Philippines, and then from that seeds, I will plant again, and the tree, the plant will be okay already because it has adjusted to the condition, the weather here in the Philippines. That's what I do. So that one there is first planting. Now, since the weather is like this, it's also the season of butterflies. So, I don't know, yung meron kasing caterpillar yung caterpillar, I think it's a butterfly or dragonfly ba yan siya. So, they leave their eggs there, so the caterpillar is there because the tomato a week before, it's so full of leaves, fat leaves, so it's very nice for them to leave their eggs, no? So what I did when I came back after a week, I reduced the leaves to minimize the caterpillars because this is already flowering to save the plant. So what I'm saying is, in natural farming, because you have nothing to use in what I understand also for 8 years now, when you use chemical, you kill the pests, no? You kill the pests, the microorganism, you kill them. But then, when the smell of the chemical is gone, because it will evaporate, the pest will come back. So, you cannot really totally eliminate these pests. They will come back. In the items, the organic medicine that you will use, they say organic because it's made from like herbs or whatever. If you apply them, it will only shoo away the pest. They will not kill the pest. They will just shoo away the pest. If the pest is there, like it has wings, because it's wet when you spray it, so the wings will get wet, so they will die. No? But then, again, when you turn around, the others that has escaped will come back. So it's the same thing. So for short, nothing really is so all you have to do is make sure that your plant or your animal is strong to have a high immune system. So how do you do that to your plants and animals? That is the one that is taught to us by Sir Andy. These fermentations. Yes. So you use that to make them strong. Okay? Because kasi diba, plants, they need potassium, they need nitrogen, they need this fermentation, the plant fermentation, it's ano na yan? Nitrogen na yan. The eggshell, calcium, is the calcium
The bones,
yeah. So you get it?
Yeah.
Mahirap mag-English. Mahirapan ako. So, gano'n. Like, for example, these pigs, no? if you see the piglets, dagko na dayon no. They're big already. Last they just gave birth last kailan ba 'yon?
Next week.
Hindi sino. Di ba kailan ba yung meron kayong ano? Meron kayong ano din, di ba? Hindi pa 1 month. Ano pa lang ito eh.
1 month ago, yung seminar. Yung seminar,
1 month na ba yun? Yun ba yung nanganak na? Wala pa.
Wala pa.
So, ibang bisita ko yun. Mayroon akong bisita na tinuro ko. So, these piglets, there's a small one. Yung ihid ba? No? Small one, but it's still alive, no? Oh. So, if we have this kind of piglets, we don't worry as long as it is alive, no? So when it's time to wean them, we only wean the big ones, and we just let the small ones stay with the mother so it can improve its body weight.
The big
no?
one you win at what day?
45. 45. And then, piglets. Oh. And then, I have experience with this pig, no? I have a pig before. It's already, the age of the pig is already a year, more than a year already. So, if more than a year, the pig should be that big, like the table already, no? But my pig was only like this big, no?
This is natural farming? Oh.
No.
No,
Oh,
not
okay.
yet.
Okay.
My experience with natural farming. So, I have this piglet.
It's not piglet already.
It's not a
already
piglet
1
already.
year old.
It's already a... What do you call that?
A dwarf old pig.
Pig. So, in the conventional, there's no way you can grow that pig anymore. Right? So, I started practicing natural farming, the feeds that was taught, how to make the feeds. So, I did that and feed that old small pig, dwarf pig.
So before you were feeding commercial farming? Before,
No.
Before when the pig...
No. I have a pig. I just give them these taro leaves. Because before, I also went into this business in duck raising to produce this
Eggs.
balut eggs.
Okay.
Here in the Philippines, we have balut eggs. The eggs with ducklings inside, fetus ducks inside. So, I feed the pig with the rotten eggs together with the taro leaves. So, they grow, but very fatty, no? So, when I stopped that business, there was one pig that was left, and there's no more food, there's no more egg to feed the pig, so all he eats is the taro leaves, no? So it's small, he's already a year, more than a year, I think 1 year and a half. So it never grew, it's just very small, it's just, I think 20 kilos, no. And then I started natural farming. I practiced natural farming. I gave this small pig that didn't grow the natural farming feeds.
One time sa day lang.
And then, twice kami more mga. Pero you can do it, depende na yun sa practice nyo. Kami kay morning and afternoon kami. Ano lang, hinati lang namin yung ibibigay mo sa isang araw, ihatiin mo sa dalawa.
Okay.
Same weight ng feeds for one pig.
For example, 2 kilo.
Oh.
So, isa-isa.
Oh. So, after less than 3 months, that pig grew to 75 kilos.
5 kilo.
Yes, in just less than 3 months.
Because of the feeds.
So, going back to these piglets, I'm not worried if I have small pigs. Because when it start eating this feeds that we make from natural farming, it will really grow. Yeah, really grow and grow fast, and the weight is really heavy. Like a week before, my daughter got married, so we had lechon.
Congratulations.
We had lechon. So I bought the piglets from my sister. It was weighing 20 kilos only. 20, 21, hanggang 23 kilos. September? Yes, end of September. Yeah, between September. I bought the piglet from my sister September. It was 20 kilos. So I have September, October, November, December 1 is the wedding, so I have 2 months to grow the pig. I was hoping that just to reach 35 kilos, just right for to make it into a roasted pig, right? So I bought 3. So I said to them, you kill the pig already. So roast the pig, but you have to weigh it first, no? I was thinking that maybe it's just 35 to 40 kilos. You know what the weight is? 2 months, 55. Yes. It looks small, but when you weigh it, the pigs are really heavy. And
Because of the
feed.
fat is less.
fat is less. What we do with when we mix the feeds is we really see to it that the leaves, because you have plant fermentation, right, for the no. So when we do the plant fermentation, we really see to it that 50% of the leaves are high protein leaves, high protein plants, and 50% is the growth hormones. Okay, and then you mix that and ferment it to plant fermentation, and we really follow the like when you mix it, you have ilang liters ang isang mixing, sir? Hindi ko matandaan. Because many, you have how many liters?
20.
Including the other, you really have to put everything, the plant fermentation, the fruit fermentation, the fish fermentation, the calcium, no? You have to really put it. I have a friend who also studied natural farming, but he said to me, "Why are your pigs so big? They're growing really nice. Why mine is not?" He said. I asked him, why? What do you do? How do you make the feeds? There I learned that he's not following all. Like plant fermentation, just plant fermentation. Fruit fermentation, just fruit fermentation. No, because every fermentation, every concoction has a purpose. No, the fruit fermentation is for the vitamins. No? So you really, and the calcium is for bones, right? So you really have to be aware of the mixing. So what else? So in the vegetable, before we apply the, because natural farming is ano to? Ano yung walang gawa? Ano yun?
Do nothing.
Do nothing farming. Yeah, right? It's do nothing. But not do nothing that you would just sit down. It means that really lesser work to do. No? Like for the animals, you don't have to like my people, no? in the conventional, the caretaker, the whole day he's taking care of the animal. In natural farming, you only um, uh, see to it that they have food in the morning and they have water. You don't have to clean or um, bait them. You don't have to do that. No? So, lesser expense and lesser labor also. So, my caretaker, aside from taking care of the pig, they also do the other work chores. They can do a lot of, in one day, they can do a lot of things, not just focus on one.
Because they
kind.
look very happy.
Yes.
The chicken and the pig.
Yes. So and so in the vegetables before we used to apply these fermentations, no? We used to apply. Because when I started, it is very important to ano yan? Ano yung i-rehab mo? You have to rehabilitate your soil. No? So, what I learned is that actually it's very easy to rehabilitate the soil. All you have to do is just grow the grass. That's it. Grow the grass.
Grow the grass.
Yes. Do not remove the grass. If you can see, I have lots of grass there. We do not remove them. So, at first, to condition the soil, we grow lots of grass and we apply IMO 2 or we do the IMO 5. So, and the manure of the animals, since they eat the fermentation, the bacteria is alive there. The bacteria is alive. It will never go away unless you give them antibiotics, so it will all die. So, when they poop, the bacteria is also there. And when you put the poop there in the soil, the bacteria is still there. So, over the years, so I'm already, can you imagine, I'm 8 years already, how high the efficient microorganism is present here. So, if you do that, at first, you have lots of work to do. As the years go by, the lesser will be the workload. No? Like, yes, just water. So, we have reached the stage of do nothing farming already because we do not apply anything at all anymore. As in zero.
So for
just water the plant.
For the plants, the weekly application of FPJ and
Yes, before.
the nutritive cycle you
Before.
don't follow.
Yes,
No.
before we do
Okay.
that.
No more.
No more.
Now, no more.
All right.
Even if you apply that, you don't really need it anymore.
Okay. So after how many years you stopped?
I think just 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, slowly. And now, when we make this fermentation, we just do it every 5 months.
Okay.
Like, before, I buy outside the fruits that I need because I have few fruits here before. Now, we do not buy anymore because I have lots of like banana, guava. So when it's season of the guava, guava is very good. It's very high in vitamin C. So when it's guava season, we make drums of fruit fermentation that will last for 6 months.
And what do you use it for?
Because after 6 months or sometimes before reaching the 6 months, again the guava season will be back again. So we will make another new batch of fruit fermentation. If we have leftover fruit fermentation, we just pour it on the soil.
So what do you use the FFJ for What do you use it for? For the feeds?
Now for the feeds.
For the
Yeah,
animals?
we hindi.
C.
Ang
Vitamin
fruit
C.
fermentation is vitamins
Vitamin
yan.
C.
Vitamins yan. Multivitamins. So, now we do the fermentation only to make the feeds.
For the animals?
We are already going
Okay.
around because for the animals, that's why you also have to have animals. Because life cycle, they will eat that, they will poop that, and then the poop you put it on the soil, so the plant will eat the poop because it will decompose. So the ano yun? Nutrition is still there. And every year, the nutrition will add and add and add. It will not like in conventional when you apply these fertilizers, the synthetic fertilizer, you are degrading every year your soil. In natural farming, you are adding and adding and adding until you reach, that's what I'm telling you, in just 3 years I can't really say when exactly because I mean, like me, no, I just realized that we're not doing anything anymore because we don't need it anymore like when we plant, we just put the manure, decomposed manure. We don't do the IMO 5 also because you spray the poop with IMO 2 and then you put the poop on the soil and nature will do its work and mix it by themselves. So it will become IMO 5. But before we do that IMO 5, now no more. Just directly.
So this will be from the chicken and pig
Yes.
bed?
Yes.
Okay.
One more thing. Before, we're not doing this before. But now, kaya nga I'm telling you that as the year goes by, you will be amazed that right now, we don't need too much manure anymore. The compost, we have lots already. So I have to think of another maybe business for the compost because the grass is growing fat also. So we have to weed the plants of the vegetable. We don't throw away the weeds that are removed. We just put it back on the soil. And that fattens the soil also.
And for the pig and chicken house,
Manure house,
yeah. Do you so you used to use it for manure?
Yes.
That means you change the bedding, right?
Yes.
How often you used to change?
The pig, the one I have there, no, yung big ones, the white ones, there's 3 of them. Actually, there's 4. So the cage was divided into 2, no. So if I have 4 pigs there, they're big already, so their manure is also bigger. So in a week, we have to not really change all. No, that's so hard. That's deep. That's hard to change. We just remove the top where the poop is concentrated. You will see because it's already a little bit muddy, but don't wait for it to be too muddy. So you just have to scrape the upper portion just a little. Just remove the wet part and then put back more wood chips or rice hulls or whatever you have. That's it.
The same for the chicken or?
Yes,
no?
the same for the chicken. The chicken just walis, ano ba yan? Just stick, broomstick. and a dustpan, just like that. Because the chicken, the poop is just small. So you just do like that.
Do you mix
then
it or you take it out?
You take it out. You
Okay.
do not mix it there.
But it's supposed to be.
It will cause pneumonia.
Oh, but it's supposed to be for the natural farming that you're not supposed to change this for like.
No, we're not changing it totally for uh, all the ano to?
Yeah,
Beddings.
you're doing only in the top.
Just the top portion.
But is it possible? Is it possible to do it without changing?
Maybe if you only have a few chicken.
Uh,
But if you have lots of chicken, the volume of the poop will be also bigger. That will cause pneumonia.
So you
Because
take out
of
that,
if there is ammonia, it will produce ammonia, the poop. So when there's ammonia, there is pneumonia.
okay.
So you take out the
Not all, just
not all.
kasi ano yan eh. If you will observe, it's dry. It's not wet.
Yeah.
It's dry. So actually very little. You only have to remove maybe parts that are clumped together, just like that. Not really change. And that one is that's already 8 years also. Yes.
Oh, the bedding is 8 years.
And that weed po,
But the big, that's new. Before, I have it straight from the ground. No? But then water was already going inside because of the other side. Okay, the bigger pigs outside, they're making a paddle, a swimming pool there when it's raining. So the water is going, yung pig bag, the water is going inside the old pig pen. So what I did now is to put it up. It's more expensive, but then I think it will last longer. But before I changed it, it was already 7 years. I just changed that this year.
Do you have on top the opening for the chicken?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
So the sun.
All the houses.
The
yes.
sun goes.
Yes. Disinfect.
So before pre-range, it was pre-range the
Yung
pig.
chicken, yung pig.
pigs,
Yung sa laba, hindi naman, may kural pa rin. Pero,
may pre-range tapos may...
Oo, when, my style is the one with the house. It's for the sow. So, when the piglets are ready to be released outside, so yung grower, yun na yun. So, ranging na yan sila. Yan. So, ganun yung
Pag
style.
ano yun naman sila,
Nandun sila sa taas.
house.
Hindi talaga pang grower yung nandun sa taas. Ngayon ko lang, meron lang grower doon kasi walang laman kasi. Before, I just went back breeding the pigs. Kasi nga we stopped for a while because we have to change the house. Diba? So, yun.
For the chicken, how big is the size of the house? Is it 8?
I forgot already. I just followed the measurement
so
of
it's
Sir
8,
Andre.
And how
For
many?
every 300 heads. That was my time. I don't know if this
So
changed
those are
already.
300, the one we saw?
No, it's just 100.
Okay.
Because I only need 100 for my restaurant.
And how long have you been having 300 in that place?
Before, when I started, yung sa balik bukid nun, sir ba? Before, we really have,
So
it's actually three houses for 300 eh. Before, I have a bigger restaurant in downtown, so we really have to put 300, but not at the same time. Like this month, 300, and then next month another 300. So to make sure that I have sufficient supply.
And the chicken, in terms of They have enough space if you put 300 there. No problem.
No
The
problem.
space,
It's big. It's not
okay.
because you cannot. I mean, with my experience, you cannot, like in the conventional, their cages are so ano yung masigit?
Narrow.
Oh yeah, the chickens are they cannot walk. Actually, when we grow these broilers, we grow them 60 days. No,
And how many kilos you get? 60 days.
1.6, 1.8.
Live-
Some will already reach 2 kilos.
Live chicken?
Live, yeah. When you dress them, it's always 300 grams is removed.
Okay.
So, in growing this chicken, like in the plants, we also observe the climate, these broilers when they are after 30 days, they're big. They're not really big. Their body is already producing heat. So we don't, not like in the conventional, they give the chickens unlimited food, right? Even in the evening. Ours here, we do not do that. In natural farming, we do not. We let them rest. We let them
For the
sleep.
broilers.
Broiler, yes.
So for the first month, you give them unlimited. Oh.
Until the evening, you just put in the afternoon, you leave food there enough until the morning. In the morning, the food is gone. But then there's no light there. We let them sleep.
Okay.
No? When they're after a month, we observe, no, if they are just sitting down and doing like that, no, we reduce the feeds. For me, it means it's gaining fat. So our chicken, we to see that they are in good condition, we have to see that they are running around, not sitting down. So different with the conventional, because in the conventional, as much as possible, they do not want the chicken to even stand up. Just sit down and eat, right?
Yeah.
So there's full of fats. My chicken here, when you slaughter them, there are very little fats. Diba yung sa puwet, diba ang daming taba? Mine has no like that. It's full of muscle, of meat.
So in the second month, how do you feed them? We
feed them the whole day.
The whole day, okay.
The whole day, no?
Okay.
But then we are also careful. Like, for example, the weather is hot. There's no rain. It's humid. So, if the chicken are just sitting down and doing like that, so we reduce first the food, and because the waterer, you don't have to worry that it will starve, because it has the waterer has the fermentation. It's complete. So they will drink that.
So when they are sitting and they are breathing heavily, it means they don't need the food
maybe
there.
it's hot, the weather is hot.
Okay.
So, and then,
Maybe they have fever.
yeah, like that. So
So you reduce the feeds.
yes.
Okay.
Once the chicken open their mouth
Uh,
and open their wings,
uh,
that means they're happy.
They're hot.
Have fever, they have colds.
okay.
Because if you give them more food, they easily gain this broiler. They are designed chicken. They easily gain weight then.
Okay. Oh, double hatch. Okay.
So our mortality will not reach 10%.
Okay. And
Ang allowable na is 20%, di ba? Ours
commercial.
is just Very seldom yung 10%,
When-
even 5. Sometimes, no, it's really zero.
And when you receive the chicks when they old,
It's class A. The chicks are really class A.
let's say, do you use the you know the brooder, the one we for natural farming, or do you use modified one?
No,
Uh,
from conventional.
Conventional. Okay, so you put lights. And,
Lights, yes.
Okay.
I did the one before with the
Yes.
rice hulls.
Yes.
I just can't sleep. I was so scared
Oh.
because it might make fire.
ah. Okay.
But I did that before.
And it works.
Yeah, and also that one, it's good. It's good.
The boys are scared.
I just can't sleep.
Uh,
So I stopped doing it. But it's effective. Even the box. Yeah, I did that also before.
okay.
It's just that, it's okay if I'm always there, if I'm the one
The
really,
box is what
the-
got scared is either the predator snake
Yeah.
or lizard
Uh,
because it's covered.
yeah.
So
okay.
And also, one problem is, maybe if I'm the one really growing the chicken, so it's okay because like I will also really see what is going on. But then, if you have employees
Okay,
only
yeah.
working with that, so they will not really be so cautious. Cautious ba? Of what
Yes.
will happen, no? So, I cannot sleep, so I have to.
they got scared.
But because my people, they might, sleep also so well.
Yeah.
And then when they wake up, no more chicken.
Because you have to open up
It's
to
roasted.
see what's inside.
Yeah.
But,
So,
we did that in the farm of Andy because
There's no electricity. If you don't have electricity, you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
actually
yeah.
really do that.
So you do the rice, brown rice and bamboo leaves
Yes.
for 2 days.
Yes.
So after 2 days, you give them
Yes.
booster.
Oh, you know what? We also give their food because the chicks we buy it not really that far, but then broilers, the chicks of broilers, they are very sensitive. We also use the blue ternati, the flour, blue, because it's
Did you try the blue rice?
we put
Yes,
it in
yes,
the
yes.
water
Yes.
because it's anti-stress.
Or the blue rice.
No, the
Oh.
the
Blue flower.
you put it in
Flowers.
the water.
Oh, okay. All right. So you put that in water or
In water.
In water.
When the chicks are just came.
yes, arrived. Okay.
Arrived.
What is it called? This one? The
Blue ternati.
You have some seeds for it?
Yes.
Can I take?
You have already
Oh, okay. I have this. Oh, this is the one. The
the pads.
okay.
Oh,
All right.
that
All
one.
right. Okay.
That one.
All right.
And also the virgin coconut oil is very important in growing the
For the
the
feeds.
chicks.
For the feeds.
yeah, it
For the
helps
chicks.
give
Yeah, you mix it for the feeds.
You
in the feeds.
forgot? No, in the water.
the
Oh,
water.
in the water. Okay. Because it's also in the feeds, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can also put it in the feeds.
Oh.
We also apply that
Oh, okay.
to increase the immune system of the chicks. Little lang naman, hindi mo marami.
And once they are 2 months old, you take them off. How long before you get the other ones in the?
Every month.
I mean, you don't have to wait any day.
Yeah, I have 3 houses so if this is done, the next house again, and then the next, and then around.
Oh, okay. But you don't need to rest the house. You can have all
no,
of them. Yes.
no.
Oh. Any challenges that you have faced with either pig or poultry
The poultry?
since you started natural farming?
Yeah, in the pigs, not too much. In the raising the broiler, yeah, it was really challenging. You really have to
So
practice first.
what challenges you
Uh,
get?
like I had this. I bought chicks. They're good chicks, but then so they grow 2 weeks already, very nice. And then suddenly they started, um, they cannot walk.
Yes.
Every day, there will be mortality, no? So I was so scared what is happening to the chicks, the chicken. When it was really healthy, the weather is good, we're doing our protocol, and suddenly it cannot walk one by one. They're starting to, and die because they cannot eat. They cannot go to the no. Uh, the veterinary said that the cause of that is in the incubator. They bought
Okay.
the chicks.
I've seen that also in
Yeah.
Kenya.
So I called Sir Andre what I can do with that. He just told me to give calphos. So I put calphos in their water, and it's a miracle. After I applied it, maybe a week, they started to walk. Yeah, we were able to save, but 50% were already died because it was fast. No? So I was really worried. A week's time, very fast. So apply immediately, and after a week, we were able to save 50% of the population of the chicken. Just the calphos.
If you happen to get calphos from bone, better from the skull of the animal. It has a lot of, it's almost 300 parts per million.
What skull?
The skull.
The head.
The
The
bone.
head.
The bone.
Skull of cow,
Okay.
pig.
Oh,
That's the best.
calcium
Not
phosphate.
the thigh,
Right,
only the skull.
That's why when you practice natural farming, you will also be a doctor. When I tour visitors, they will ask me, "Are you a doctor?" No, because you will really learn about disease. You will, these fermentations that were taught, no, you have to know everything that you will be fermenting, like in the fruits. So what do you need? Vitamin C. So do you need vitamin A? Do you need vitamin what? Yung plant fermentation is vitamin K already. So you will really learn what is this vitamin C, for what is this vitamin A, for what is this vitamin B.
So you become your own doctor.
Yeah. You will really be your own doctor. My native chickens, when I was still in school, the week I was still in school, I have lots of native chickens, and they were dying that time, really dying, no? So I did, when I came back here, I did immediately. I did the cough syrup fermentation, the lemongrass, mint or oregano, and lagundi leaves. It was really very effective. And the antibiotics, the OHN, that's the antibiotics because it's ginger and garlic.
OHN para sa cup.
Hindi, pang ano yun, antibiotics, yun yung panglaban nila sa bacteria. Yung cough syrup, yun yung lagundi para sa lagnat nung ano. My chicken was already, their eyes were already coming out.
So do you also give
Now
regular-
my chickens, I don't know if you have seen them eating. There are so many. I don't worry of sickness. It's been 8 years already. I don't think of any sickness or any pest at all.
So do you give them regular
Yes.
in their drinks?
Yes.
And the feeds also?
And the feeds also.
Okay, so for the broilers?
No vaccination.
No
No
vaccination.
vaccination. For the broilers, the feeds are different. Right?
The feeds, yeah. I'm using the conventional feeds, but I'm using the cheap ones, not the expensive ones.
Okay. So how have you changed the feeds? Like how do you use it? Half or because we have booster and grower.
Yeah.
So how do you add the conventional?
Slowly. You just follow the program, like for 1 week lang yata. It depends on your chicken. Booster first,
Yeah.
and then slowly change it to starter, and then to grower.
Okay. So you do the natural farming feeds and conventional, and you mix.
No more. I just use the conventional,
Conventional, okay.
but I use the cheap ones. So if you will just use the cheap ones, your chicken will not grow. So it's very important that we also use the fermentation. All the fermentation is there in the water. It's their supplement.
Supplements, yeah.
Yeah, to
The
make them.
concoction.
Yes.
Okay.
That
So
is really a must.
Oh.
Huh?
So you use commercial feeds and concoction for natural
Yes.
farming. Okay. Why you're not using the natural farming feeds?
I am lazy to. I just mix one mixing. I don't follow anymore that. This is for the chicken. We just mix one and feed them for the cows, for the pigs, for the native chicken. So that will not apply to the broiler because the broiler is a design chicken. You really have to meet the protein content of the feeds. The feeds, they have the requirements, no, the percentage. So if you do not meet that, the broiler will not grow properly.
And your local chicken, you give them commercial feeds also? Or?
No. The natural farming.
Okay.
Just what we mix for the pigs, the same with the chicken.
Okay. What type of chicken you have, the local one?
I don't know. They're mixed already.
Okay.
Different.
How long does it take for it to be ready for eating? For slaughtering?
The
Local.
actually my chicken it's not for meat. It's for egg
For eggs.
raising.
Okay.
For egg raising.
For egg raising, black white eggs or brown?
Brown eggs.
Brown eggs.
Native eggs.
You have fertilized eggs I can buy?
Yeah, I have, but now.
Fresh? Because it takes 7 days. If I want,
Yeah,
I'm going back
but
home. I can't.
You should have told me before so I can check really. I don't know the date of the eggs there already.
All right.
And I think we already placed that inside the refrigerator.
Okay. So you don't have like today's eggs?
Maybe there in the, you just pick there. Just get.
How are we going to put it?
How will you
Yeah.
bring
I'll
that
carry
in
it.
Put it
Africa?
inside here.
I'll carry it.
Yeah, carry it inside and put it inside so that it will not shake.
No, I'll put it. I don't need a lot. Maybe 5 eggs.
You can
I can carry
bring that in the airplane.
Yeah.
That's allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You just say it's food.
It's food.
You put it in your
No, I
pocket,
can't.
and then when they go, oh, what's that? That's my egg.
No, you carry it in the bag.
That's my egg.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch
You carry
my
it in the
egg.
bag.
You know my friend?
The worst thing you can do, they can say throw it away. That's the worst thing.
You know my friend? They took an egg. They went to Florida. They took an egg of a crocodile to the sun. Took one and he put it in the pocket. All the time from Florida to Metro
It's in the
Manila. And
pocket.
then they hatch it. They were able to hatch
The crocodile.
And now it's in Isabela. Big already. Maybe.
If you want, you can.
It's crazy.
You can just get. I'll give you. You can
Yes.
get there.
Yes, please.
You Go there.
Five
You
eggs.
go there.
Okay.
Oh, let's go there. I'll
Si Arnel man yung nandun yata. O si...
come.
Okay. All right.
Hindi mo na kailangan i-ano doon sa
I'm coming
itlog
back.
na lang. Hindi na, pakuha mo na lang.
Ako na yung pupunta. Uutusan mo eh. Stay there.
Okay.
Si Arnel.
Ma'am, pwede mangingi ng ano na pakain sa baboy ng mga plants, yung mga ano na, pwede
Oh.
ano sa'yo na.
yung mga tricante. Ano gani yung
Mahirap
nandyan?
kasi hanapin sa,
Ayun, ang dami dyan, no, sa gilid.
pwede mag-ano mo.
Oh,
Tanong
utong ka
sa-
dyan. Tapos, takbo ka. Hindi, meron yata ako dyan sa side, oh. Meron rin dito. Dala ka,
May
mag...
seed siya, ma'am.
Ay, wala
Hindi,
yung
cuttings,
seeds, eh.
cuttings.
Cuttings lang.
Pwede mangingi.
Ikaw na lang kumuha.
Asan
Get
yun?
your own.
You have seeds of oregano?
No seeds.
Okay.
Oregano.
Let's see what kind of seeds that they have there. We can go there.
Okay. What you know, for the, you're using local chicken for eggs.
Yes.
And why you're not using the
The layer.
layers? Yes.
Actually, I want to do that eh. It's just that
Ah.
I don't have time yet to do that. Because when I
Okay.
do something here in my farm,
Ah.
it's really me that does that work
Yes.
before I teach my
See,
people.
I'm telling my friend here, he wants to do large scale pig.
Yeah.
So I told him first he has to do himself
Yes.
and master.
I was
If
the
you
one
rely on
mixing
workers,
all that.
No, no,
Yes.
no.
Not them. And then I teach them.
Even after you teach them, if you're
I
not here,
Yes.
things will not.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You have to
still
be- yes.
go around. I'm like a doctor, you know, check everything. Round, going round. Ano yun sa doctor? They're doing the rounds. The doctor.
Rounding.
Oh, I do that.
Probing.
I start here and then go there, the pig. So I can see everything. Check. And I also do plant myself there. So you have to let your people know that you know what you are doing. So if they make a mistake, they cannot say anything. They will just
Do you do nursery before you do the plant the vegetable? You do
Nursery, yes, yes.
Okay, so all right. And you know, in Kenya, Mombasa, where I am, it's the same weather as here.
yeah.
Vegetables like broccoli,
Yes.
cauliflower,
Uh-huh.
they need cool weather. So how do you?
We have a variety for